I'm sorry, Angela, but that's just fucking fun. How do you mistake salt for sugar and put it in the juice? Like, how? Did you not like taste it? Are they not labeled? Like, do you just see whitish powder? In the juice you go. God damn it. Hey everybody, Rebellion here and welcome back to Triangle Strategy. Let's continue where we left off. Label salt and sugar here and I can barely feel taste of food. Damn, man. I'm so sorry. I'm yelling so much, and I don't know why. Yeah. Alright. When we last left off, we had participated in the illegal salt trade. We now have an ally in Esfrost, and potentially, based on how I might have interpreted that last scene, someone that's actually putting things in motion to actually topple Gustadolf. If not that, shake the foundation of his claim to the throne. After that, don't get everyone salt in my food if I can choose. That's gotta be weird, man. The air within the Hierophant's palace is tense as Serenoa is brought before the Saintly Seven. We didn't do anything illegal, I assure you.
I, Sorceley End, have brought Serenoa Wolfort to answer the summons of the Holy One.
Very good. Then let us begin forthwith. In the name of the Holy One and the Goddess, I shall begin her inquiry into the misappropriation of our nation's salt.
Yep, we're being brought into this. You're the only one permitted to actually talk to the Hierophant.
Huh? An inquiry?
Serenoa Wolfort shall be questioned first. Sorceley End stands accused of forsaking the goddess's blessing, of abusing his station to indulge his own insatiable appetites. You, Serenoa Wolfort, stand accused of aiding his plot, of sullying your own hands by transporting his ill-begotten wares.
I stand accused? On what grounds, Idor?
Minister Sorceley, I would advise you to temper your words in the presence of the Holy One.
You would dare chastise me? For generations, the goddess has entrusted House End with her salt, the lifeblood of our nation. I have treated my duty only with the utmost respect. Just hearing these outrageous charges makes my stomach churn.
Really? Then I shudder to imagine your condition whilst you penned these ledgers, delivered to us by one of the soldiers from the source.
Huh?
I thought the numbers were quite odd, and when I compared them to the ledger at headquarters, I quickly understood why. Forgive me, Minister Sorceley. Staying silent would have meant my death.
Your death? How swiftly your underlings betray you under the slightest pressure.
Now, if you are very well finished, let us continue. Lord Serenoa, did you aid Sorceley in these crimes?
Do we have a choice in this or no?
Answer with the understanding that falsehoods will be treated as affronts to the goddess's mercy and punished accordingly.
Do we have choices or no? Is it just a cutscene?
I understand. It is true. We helped Sorceley peddle his salt.
Serenoa, you cur!
That's what probably deals a lot of damage to kill him, because he had like what? I think over. Actually, we've never seen his HP. He's never been in a combat unit. It's only his subordinate. I would figure at least 200 HP though,
On
right?
behalf of all Hyzant, I thank you for helping us excise this rot from our nation.
Be that as it may, the fact remains you bear some responsibility in allowing that rot to fester. Such misdeeds must be answered for.
You should have come to us immediately upon finding out his true nature. You had ample opportunity.
I admit the fault is ours, but it was not a judgment made lightly.
We had to act to protect our home and our people. It was the only way to prevent the loss of both.
Your plight has not fallen on deaf ears. However, a crime committed under duress is still a crime.
For that, I have no words. Only hope. Hope that you will find mercy for us. For my people, I beg of you, allow our house to enter the protection of the Holy One.
You love your subjects deeply, that is plain to see. Very well. I shall state your case to the Holy One on your behalf. Serenoa Wolfort, heed well the words of the Holy One. Your house safeguards the very heart of Nozelia, and the Wolfort name is known near and far for its fierceness in upholding its duty. The Holy One believes it would be a great loss if your home were to fall victim to Esfrost's ambition. The Saintly Seven has just recently bid farewell to one of its members.
What?
His position would be yours if you would take it.
What?
My lord, this...
However, there is the matter of the Roselle that dwell within your borders. The Holy One would see them returned to the flock where they belong. Their home is in the Source, our Holy Land. They are descendants of criminals and worse. Their lot is to offer themselves to the goddess so that the sins of their forebears may be cleansed. The Holy One would see all Roselle serve her in penitence, such is her will.
You would have us betray the Roselle under our protection?
Such mortal judgments are not her concern. The goddess has spoken.
I mean, it's a no. It's a blatant fucking no.
Serenoa, will you surrender the Roselle to Hyzant?
I don't know.
As you are doubtless aware, Lady Frederica, the vow of Lord Simon himself binds us to protect them. Alas, our house is not what it once was.
Is that a reason to cast aside its honor? My father, as well, likely had a hand in orchestrating their protection.
Ah, my friends, I apologize that we once again meet under dire circumstances. You face a difficult choice, one I do not envy. Have you decided?
This was your plan from the beginning, wasn't it?
Plan?
We did as you asked and brought Sorslay's indiscretions to light. You knew it would not end at that.
Lest you misunderstand, allow me to illuminate your position. You are not the noble hawks you think yourselves to be. You are vultures, feeding off the scraps of Sorslay's corpse.
You've got some nerve.
I speak from experience when I say that the title of Saint is not to be worn lightly. Are you prepared?
Prepared? For what?
Doubtless you are aching to break free of your fetters, to take wing and soar. To do that, blood must be spilled. The blood of enemy, friend, and self alike. Your freedom lies at the end of a trail of dead. If you are not prepared to make that journey, to endure that sacrifice, then cast aside your pretensions and grovel.
Grovel or bleed? Poor options, both.
Voice that calls us completed. God damn it, game. Really? You're going to make us have that choice?
In his time, Lord Simon protected the Roselle who fled Hyzant, and the village they established within the Wolffort domain. 30 years have passed since then. The Hierophant uses the illegal salt trade incident as leverage to demand those Roselle be sent to the source, where Hyzantian faith dictates they must reside. After being found guilty at the trial, Serenoa has no other choice but to acquiesce. Thus, with House End ruined and a vacant position among the Saintly Seven to be filled, rumors of House Wolffort's ascendancy start sounding more credible than ever to the people of Hyzant.
Chapter 11, Part 1. Oppression Under the Sun. The next day.
Lord Serenoa, I believe it may be in our best interests to turn over the Roselle after all.
But they fought so hard to escape Hyzant. They would never agree to return.
It would be a show of good faith to the Saintly Seven and secure House Wolffort's safety. If the situation calls for force, well, we must be prepared, to borrow Minister Exham's words.
I see. Give me time to think over the matter. Where is Frederica?
Oh, she left for the source with Prince Roland. She said she wanted to see where the Roselle lived for herself.
Ah, indeed. Byzantine law requires all Roselle to make their home at the source.
She is most troubled over this, Lord Serenoa. Please, if you could...
I understand. I will make for the source at once.
What's going on? Oh, we got some greens here. We'll take a look at those first then. In the throne room of Whiteholm Castle, Gustave begins the next stage of his plan. What's the next stage?
Thalus, thank you for making the necessary arrangements.
No need to thank me. I am your Prime Minister, after all. I have made sure those with any power in Glenbrook understand their place. They will do as we command.
Then everything is in place. It is time.
Is there nothing I might do to aid you, brother?
If there were, I would tell you. And the consortium, Thalus?
Oh, I expect we shan't have any trouble from them. I have promised them a considerable sum to stay out of our way.
Good. Now it is just a waiting game. I wonder how long the Hyzantians will last.
The people will know their place, but there's another bubble right here. A dancer approaches a certain man in Glenbrook with an intriguing offer. What's going on?
Silvio Tellior, I presume?
Who might you be?
Someone who brings good tidings. An offer you may wish to consider.
I am ruined. Who would want to offer me anything?
Silvio! The man who was once Lord of House Tellior. He's a famed opportunist who will do whatever necessary to see his house restored.
It is Minister Edor's wish. Will you hear me out?
What is your profile? You look like a unique character.
One of the Saintly Seven? Then you are Hyzantian.
My master is eager for your assistance, as you are quite close to House Wolfort.
We don't know who that is yet. How's it going, baby guy? Welcome. Nothing else going on. Frederica makes her way to the source to see her fellow Roselle, but what's going on?
Please, I'd only like to glimpse the goddess's sacred grounds for myself. It won't take but a moment.
That may be, but outsiders are not permitted into the source for such frivolities. And you are Rosellan. You ought to understand the teachings better than anyone.
Frederica.
Serenoa, forgive my impulsive behavior.
There's nothing to forgive. I too wish to learn more of the Roselle and Hyzant. Not knowing would make my decision easier, but still I feel I must.
Serenoa? From House Wolfort?
The very same. Lord Serenoa Wolfort. The one who will assume control of the salt trade in short order, as House End once did. To that end, we are here today for a preliminary inspection of the grounds.
So the rumors were true.
Well, are you refusing the newest addition to the Saintly Seven entry into the source?
Roland, you sneaky son of a bitch, I like it.
Of course not. Please, right this way.
Shining, so how is it you went from accomplice to being their replacement? Accomplice got him the guy dead. He was slain immediately, and even though we were under duress making the choice, they said the crime's still being made. So, but a position is open, so we could step in as a new Saintly Seven. Oh, we have to give up all Rosellians in our territory. And our territory is the place where the Rosellians initially escaped to escape Hyzantian rule. They just want those people back to work in the mines. We finally get to see what the source looks like.
All right, you Rosellan wretches, time for worship. Minister Edor of the Saintly Seven himself will be giving the sermon today. You should be thankful. Heed his word, and your sins shall be cleansed.
Roselle, do you know why you are imprisoned at the source, condemned to toil? It is because your ancestors committed the most heinous of sins. Long, long ago, they schemed to seize control of the salt that the goddess bequeathed to the people of Nozelia. They seized the source for themselves, wresting every last grain of salt from other peoples, desperate for the resource. Using the salt they hoarded as a shield, they terrorized the land, destroying any who stood against them in their thirst for domination. Fanned by their greed, the flames of war long ravaged our land. Countless innocents lost their lives. What a terrible arrogant people. Their cursed souls dwell within you, their progeny, to this very day. Indeed, the proof is in the very color of your hair. The same red as the blood that flowed from their countless victims.
It's pink, though.
Our people sinned against the goddess. We are a detestable blight upon Norzelia.
Oh, goddess of salt, please, forgive us our sins. Forgive us.
Do not despair, for the goddess of salt is ever merciful and kind. She grants even the worst of sinners, even you, a chance to atone. That atonement will only come through hard work here at the source. By quenching this earth with your sweat, by giving your lives to this labor, your cursed souls will be cleansed and welcomed back to the goddess's side. Only then, when your sins have been washed away, can you hope to be reborn into a pure body and once again walk upon Norzelia. People of the Roselle, surrender your lives to the source and give your thanks to the great goddess.
O goddess of salt, for you I give myself, stained with sin as I am, to the source. Thank you for granting us the chance to atone.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is enough. Now take that gratitude and turn it toward your work.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
This is atonement? And the Roselle accept it as a fitting punishment? Even if that story Idor told is true, no sin warrants this kind of cruel retribution. Hyzant maintains control over Salt now. Are they then not guilty of the same crime?
You are right. But this is as the goddess of salt commands, is it not?
The goddess that we've seen, technically no proof of existing aside from just them being mentioned a lot. Time to see for myself what goes on at the source. This cask weighs nothing when compared to the weight of our sins. Oh my god. I understand they've yet to replace Minister Sorsley as Overseer. Now salt is evil. You see, salt is the root of all evil. I confirm it now. Even that is the faith, believing what can't be seen. Sure enough, yeah. And so we lumber on, a beast without a head, no one to issue orders should a crisis arise. It's hardly surprising him. He was one of Saintly Seven. They'll not replace him so hastily. Rumors swirl that they might call upon the Wolford boy. I don't care if they pick my own mother so long as the position is filled. So they would install me as an overseer of the source if I can find my way onto the Saintly Seven. Yeah. I ain't seeing that because we are salty. No, partly that, but also other stuff. You are not saying anything. Hope they give us water today. God damn. The chairman of the Roselle here is utterly inhumane. Money! Yeah, I can't do it. I can do it. I can carry the salt. How can the Holy State allow a man in his condition to continue working? About the Roselle and the Holy State of Hyzant. Keep an eye out for shinies wherever we can. This is the only work I've ever known. It's all I am fit for now. Many years ago, some of us tried to flee this place. No one would dare dream of doing that now. They did, and they succeeded. There's something up here. quality stone. Fuck yeah. Did I talk to you already? And you said nothing at the very least. Stones. Movement bangle. They're forcing young and old alike to toil in deplorable conditions and have the audacity to call it atonement. They don't even tend to those who collapse from exhaustion and treat my people worse than criminals. It breaks my heart to behold such cruelty. I can scarcely imagine what it must be like to suffer through this. I'd love to see them free, but they are under constant watch. It would be nigh impossible. So the choice is impress some people into servitude, in hopes you can change their treatment down the road. You'll be overseeing them, or you can tell the church to fuck off. True. I understand how you feel. Well, we mustn't look away. We must use this opportunity to learn all we can. They do not think the Roselle human. That is the only way a nation arrives at such cruelty. That. Yes. This is the grisly secret beneath their claims that all are equal before the goddess. They lie upon which the holy statue is built. And it is a powerful state. At that, much as I agree, we cannot oppose them so easily. We can fucking try. I see something up here. Range coil. We need only follow the goddess's teachings in order to be absolved. I fucking hate this place. Wait, is there one up here too? Oh wait. Register of the Roselle. God damn. Wait. There's something over here? Like, this is just fucked up. It's hard to see, like, if there are any shinies in this area because, like, of the reflections, but also, like, it just... Grounding amulet. Like, this place just glitters ever so slightly over time. That makes me think, oh, there's something there, but I'm just seeing nothing. Jesus, all right, wait, hold up. There's actually a lot of money to be found somehow. There's a lot to be found here. What the hell? Now I'm starting to imagine all the things I might have missed just by, like, not looking that thoroughly in the other maps. The Teenage Roselle are fated to live out their days working in the source, in the hopes they may one day atone for their sins. They are nothing like the rest of us. By the very nature of their birth, they are impure and lacking integrity. The nature of one's birth does not enter into it. We are all born the same. And you have the purity they lack? I see before me a man like any other. Thou does brought prosperity to the holy state. Why rely solely on Roselle when everyone could aid in the harvest? And you have the purity they lack? You're just a guy like the rest of them. You're just a person. You wouldn't even need to ask it if you were one of us, but you are not. I spell it out for you. Minister Edor himself ordered me to watch over the source. That alone makes me a man of integrity. Edor is the one that's doing all this, I think. I have the armor to prove it, as you can plainly see, and I'll be damned if I let tainted Rosalian blood mar its pristine surface. Yet for all the polished armor I'd wager the Rosellians, my cracked, salt-crusted hands are cleaner than yours. Damn. Like, this statue has got the little colored rocks on it. Wonder what that is. They made a stone statue, or is that a salt statue? I honestly don't know. So thoughts on the fan of the pet rock theory? Oh, I'm willing to believe it. Faster, faster! There shall be no more rest for the wicked. Hello, sir. No, Paul's Wolford, I presume. I'm sorry you had to lay your eyes on the tainted ones, but this is where the Roselle pay their penance. Wait, did I see something over here? No, I didn't. Damn it. I thought I did. Well, a lot of the places that we've looked around has been like just a town or something. I feel very much like this is a place where I can miss something, and I'm desperately trying to make sure I don't. Just constantly look around, try to find anything and everything. But it's really hard to do because, again, this whole place like shines, it glitters, and it's hard for me to like keep an eye on the whole screen and think, yeah, everything has been gotten. When every now and then I just see a spark and I'm like, wait, is that an item? Or just the salt on the ground shining in the sun? It just tells me that I've learned all I can about it from that dialogue, I believe. The graphics look stunning. Yeah, Octopath's team, like, I will always appreciate their work here. I wish there was like something that let me know that I've gotten everything I could in the areas, but I'm not sure. Sort of low-budget semi-retro games, yeah. I want to say I've looked through everything. Just keep an eye on what pops up as a menu thing, because... Wait. Out of curiosity, the items that I got just a little bit ago, what are those? Move a mango and increase movement by 1. Angle of vitality is increased low HP at the start of your turn. And grants immunity to being knocked back. That is also very good for like a tanky unit that we don't want being thrown around. Or maybe just anyone that's getting close to like the units that can just toss you around. They're big knight guys generally. Oh, actually, also the notes we've gotten. Beautiful bandit has been seen around Wolforge, the men's, robbing nobles and the wealthy alike. She was spotted around the harbor, so I headed to the Wolfort myself and spoke to an eyewitness. Oh, this is talking about those the ones that we've been fighting before, I think, right? Register of the Roselle. Number 18581, quota met. 18582, quota met. 18583, fetch me quota. Given 3 lashings as a warning. 18729, failed to even come close to meeting quota. Given 5 lashes as a warning. 18730, failed to meet quota for a 3rd day in a row. Given 10 lashes as punishment. Rations and water reduced by 1/3. Fuck. How's it going, JKO? Welcome. Number 18814. Failed to meet quota 10 days in a row. Poor physical condition, some fever showing no sign of breaking. Suspending rations. God. Number 18815. Deceased, replaced by 9-year-old boy, Teotimi Kota, given 3 lashes as warning. God damn. Injured can be roughly divided into 3 categories. Apothecaries, prescribe a variety of medications, physicians rely upon medicine and surgery, and healers utilize magic to cure their patients. This is probably one of those things that I just got. Yeah, the Hawk. Also the 3 houses, history of Glenbrook. I don't think the other ones that I found here, because I found, I think, was it only 1 note that I found here? Shit, I thought I found 2. No, that's right. I found 2 equipments and 1 of the normal things. But yeah. Welcome, JKO, to the source of the salt. Where the Rosellians, for the crime of hoarding salt, supposedly a long time ago, they've been sentenced to be the only ones allowed to mine the salt. And as they lay starving, lay thirsty, and die, they're replaced by the young and the old to do it all over again. God damn it. Yeah, fuck the high dance. This is ridiculous. For the goddess of salt, all things salt. Salt is the root of all evil. We know this now. I want to keep looking around. Did I get everything? Like, I'm pretty sure I've talked to every single person. I've looked at everything I could. But no, if they give me a choice, I am not going to send my people here. Like, our Rosellians here. Fuck that. I understand the choices they're trying to imply, that as we would be the ones to look over them, we can increase and better their working conditions. But I don't think better conditions make slavery any better of an idea. Plus, I'm still fucking like calling that this whole religious thing is a sham, and it's a pet rock behind the curtains. I genuinely hope I'm not missing anything, but I can't find anything else, so I guess... we saved before, I think, so we should be good. We should return to the encampment.
This is more awful than I imagined.
Will you still send any Roselle in the Wolfort domain here? Force them into a life like this?
It isn't right. It isn't just. I don't care that it would ensure our own safety.
Indeed. It would be unforgivable. What is just is constantly in flux depending on the circumstances. That said, protecting people is always the right thing to do. Wouldn't you agree, Serenoa?
I feel the same as you both, but...
My apologies. I didn't mean to place all the blame on you. Still, we continue stumbling on the path before us.
Serenoa and his retinue return to their domain, their every step weighed down by the heavy task Hysant has placed upon them. Elsewhere, the newly restored kingdom of Glenbrook begins to take action under Queen Cordelia's leadership. The kingdom issues a joint proclamation with Esfrost against Hyzant, halting all trade and severing diplomatic ties with the Holy State.
Oh shit, what? They've halted all trade of salts. And what's this going on? Sereno accompanies a young blacksmith to gather supplies when they happen upon an unfortunate scene. What's going on?
I can't thank you enough for accompanying me to gather supplies, Lord Serenoa. But I hope I've not usurped too much of your time.
Not at all, lad. Not at all. I was heading back to my encampment anyway. More importantly, this area is rife with Esfrosti. I hate to think what would happen should they discover you or any loyal to House Wolford out here.
I cannot much bear to think on it either. My lord, there's someone here! He's dead.
Those are Glenbrook colors. He must have met his end at his frosty steel.
I know him. We were friends. He had such praise for the blade I forged him. This blade, here, the broken one. It failed him. I failed him. And now he's gone.
You are not to blame for his death.
But...
we are at war.
I'm sorry, my friend. I'm not as skilled a smith as I believed.
We risk much lingering here, but let us give him a proper burial before we depart.
My lord, you needn't go to the trouble.
It is no trouble. It is all I can do for him now, and I shall curse that I cannot do more.
Thank you, Lord Serenoa. My lord, ever since that day, I haven't stopped thinking about how I might put my smithy skills to better use. I didn't truly grasp the reality of the situation. What it means to be at war. What duties I have as one who forges weapons. Though I am but a novice at my craft, I will not ignore the truth I see all around me. I will face it and stand strong. That's why I wish to fight.
Are you certain you're prepared to wield steel outside your forge?
I am. I need to better understand what it means to live or die by the blade. A lesson I hope to learn by your side.
Then you are most welcome among my ranks. A novice you may be, but you have the makings of a master.
Thank you, my lord. I, Ians, hereby swear fealty to you. I shan't let you down.
Jen's joined your forces. Want to know how character recruitment characters work? Do character recruitment. Give me a second. Opens up new paths with its craft. Places ladders and creates shortcuts. Sets traps and automatic what? This guy can fucking make turrets? But does that steal experience or not? Where is he? Jens, the artisan. Spring trap. This is the trap on a selected square. Any enemy who steps on it will be knocked back 5 squares. Up to 3 traps can be set. You have 200 HP. You're actually, honestly, somewhat physically tanky. Holy shit. And then set up a ladder on a selected square for easy access to other areas. Ladders previously set with this ability will disappear. So only one ladder can be placed, but it's a go up unlimited squares, I'm assuming, right? Constructing net. Delay the turn of a single enemy. So we also have a single target delaying strike. It's not an attack, though. It looks like it's just they take longer for another turn. Increases the range of spring trap by 2. Does that increase the range for the trap to activate? Or does it increase the range that we can place it? This is apparently at 19, a slumbering strike, and then ladder number 2. We see nothing for a turret. Well, that's unfortunate. We have another choice coming, but at least now we know that Glenbrook has stopped all trade with Hyzant for salt. Their money that they get from salt is gone. As far as I'm aware, Esfrost still has a legitimate trade route, but an underground one is sent to them. That is somewhat used to gain power for other people, but they lost officially half of their salt trade right there. They're going to need something for it somewhere, and if we join them, it'll be on us to fix it. Not only that, we'd be a face of it. And if Glenbrook / Esfrost is going to get up against Hyzant, I don't want a position of power there. But as for the way character recruitments work, I'm assuming it is based on... If I have to make a guess on what I've seen so far, probably the choices we make. Odds are, like I've been told a lot of times, the 3 choices that we're given constantly of like freedom, utility, emotion, and all that, is probably like worth something. It technically, I don't think changes what ending we get, but it might change some dialogue that showed up for all I know. But if I have to make a educated guess, it probably is just a number that goes up in the background based on the decision we pick. And based on that number, when you reach a certain threshold, characters can be recruited automatically, for all I know. I'm guessing that because some of these characters, I feel like their time of joining is not exactly in junction with where we are currently in the story either. They probably could have gotten earlier, and I never picked those choices enough to actually get it. Yeah, just like that. Awesome. Good guess then. As unrest spreads across Roselia, Serenoa must decide the future of the Roselian villagers. I don't like this. I really don't.